Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Grave Show. Prison School this week. Well, Shingo's out and about in town running errands for Mako, and of course, once he gets her things, he goes over to the game hall where he meets Anzu, a girl who is a bit forward. I mean, like, honestly, if more girls were like that, I think some dudes probably wouldn't be able to handle it. But yeah, sometimes it's actually nice to actually see a girl who's actually that straightforward, even though she is 1 year older than him, though. Cutting back though, Gakuto sort of gets into a little bit of trouble with his figurine because Shingo, he does find the little crescent blade which fell off of his Guan Yu red hair special edition figurine. He feeds the info to Mako. Mako feeds the info. Well, of course, she doesn't believe him at first, but then she starts thinking about it a little bit. She searches online. She finds that shit. She lines all the guys up, finds the figurine in the bathroom, and says, "Hey, who's that? Who does this belong to?" Because they know that Gakuto, he likes it, and he has to admit to it. But as they're torturing him with it, he grabs it and he just fucking destroys it. Just says, "Fuck it, I don't fucking need it no more. I'm sorry about that." And later on that night, he breaks the news to Joe, Andore, and also Shingo. And of course, Shingo, he's all upon his thing of, "Yeah, dude, you up and betrayed us. You gotta pay for that." And Joe is like, well, I don't really see a point to that because I mean, like, we've already seen how that shit man can fuck us over. And besides, you know, even though Gakuto, he never he didn't necessarily help me, man, when or stop me from doing something stupid. Kiyoshi, he still sort of looked out for me and helped me out. So yeah, I learned something from that. You know, just let bygones be bygones. And Andor is like, yeah, man, he fucking suffered. He had to break this shit in which they had. He had to break the figurine in which that he shit his pants for in front of an entire classroom. So I'm like, he suffered enough for that shit. I mean, like, he just threw it away, you know, for fucking friendship and for people approval and shit. Well, not people's approval, but man, to help out a friend, he fucking did that. So, you know, and Shingo's off running off, you know, doing his whole, man, like, doing his hypocritical shit of saying, "You gotta pay for that because you betrayed it," you know, shit like that, you know, all that crazy stuff. And finally, it cuts over to the final part of this, which I get the feeling is building into a very, very, very terrible thing, which is that, Andore has a slave journal, which that, of course, if you don't know, a few episodes ago, that Mako found, and she's actually, and she's working this into her plan, or at least, like, the student council is working this into their plan of having Mako just not even, like, cater to any of his, like, stupid ass remarks and shit. Just don't fucking hit him. Don't do none of that other shit. Just don't do any of that. Just leave him alone and just give him, like, the passerby thing and just beat the shit out of Gakuto, because she really likes to hit Gakuto for some reason, but she's beating the shit out of him. And from him, and from there, she even went on to wear way more concealing clothing and everything, which isn't a good thing. Is not a good thing, especially for him, because that's making him go even fucking crazier. However, in the midst of all that, Chiyo, she does sort of run into the student council's plan, their little journal plan to, I believe that they're using that as a means to force the boys to some way get expelled from the school because they're trying to set this shit up to where this is going to be a problem. And I can already see that already, especially since that they already caught Kiyoshi breaking out for the first time, even though he broke out and came back and would never found out anything if Chiyo would have never shared that picture. For the second part, I can sort of see this becoming a thing, especially with, or at least I don't know how they're really going to work in Andore, but I can see how that Shingo going out can become a problem for the rest of the guys, and they can spin that to be a breakout. But that is what I gotta say about that. Please tell me what you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next John Gravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.